Look who's involved in hiding my husband for all these years. Those are just the beginning, okay? I haven't even told you the names and all the entities, but you can see all the states, and there are a couple more. I just didn't have enough room on the board. For the past calendar year, I have had much distress caused by William Eugene Asher and the police politicians, as well as government entities, and I make it through just fine. But that doesn't mean that I qualify to go through all the distress and harassment and terrorizing and stalking that I do, okay? So just because I'm alive, vibrant, and I take care of myself doesn't mean that I'm not going through any bullshit. I just don't carry my weight on the outside and share all of my negatives, okay? Because I don't want to bring other people down. I just want to teach you about my experiences through my experiences so you don't fall into the same fucking traps like I have, all right? That's a serious note. So who hid William Eugene Asher? Well, West Virginia, they've been introduced to the case again. I told them all about it. I've got confirmation about that. They say they can't hide it. Well, they can't find it. But listen to me. If even it goes into archives, they've got to be able to find it. So how'd it go missing? Well, that'd be just like Kentucky with his identifications. He paid for them. So who did he pay in West Virginia, okay? That's where he embezzled money from Melinda Thorman and lived under the name of Donald Ray Luther Jr. When he married me, he had stolen somebody's identity. I had no fucking idea about it because he was going by another assumed name, a nickname, when I met him at Sugarloaf Mountain, okay, not knowing that he had previously known my sister, so it was a conspired organized crime to take my grandmother's house from me in North Anson, and apparently she already had a child with him that they gave up for adoption, and Nathan Bolduc back in the day told me that they got $10,000 cash for it, the baby, and the baby was in New York. Well, let me tell you something, I've met my niece, and the story's going to get fucking bigger than it was before, okay, but William Eugene Asher isn't going to get the cut in the movie deal that he thought and that he's been trying for all these years. Anyhow, the state of Maine, Camden, Maine, Rockland, Maine, South Berwick, Maine, Old Orchard Beach, Maine, Bangor, Maine, you name it. Skowhegan, Maine. Yeah, of course. New Hampshire. You get Stratford County, Rockingham County, the state police, and all of the entities involved. Vermont State Police, the Rutland County Sheriff's Department, the Rutland City Police Department, Massachusetts, Worcester, the courthouse, Hawaii, over where he's listed to have property, and the FBI, Christopher Wray, because he knows me personally, and he knows William, obviously, okay? All the police throughout each state, all the sheriff's departments throughout Rockingham County, Stratford County, Penobscot County, Somerset County, and the government entities, especially the ones that are supposed to help domestic violence, okay, such as Preble House, you name it. Any of them that are in the area, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, okay? Spurwink, he was working at Spurwink, and so I've still got all the information on that when I got the copy of a former report that was made, right? Seacoast Mental Health, because I know he's a patient there, and in 2013, he had made contact with me, left me a nasty voicemail. And so noting that I have never given up a day on this shit because I want justice. Lancaster, New Hampshire, where his other wife lives, Brenda Young, Lovell, Rice, whatever the fuck she wants to call it. I don't even know what name he married her under because the bitch won't speak up. But she did find out that he's still alive and stopped claiming benefits and named her daughter Christina Asher, okay? So Bethlehem, New Hampshire dates back to 1995 when he first took off, and they said that, oh, it must be just a lover's quarrel. Bitch, we were 11 days fucking married. There was never an argument until he came back in the end of 96, okay? Rochester, New Hampshire, well, because they've been hiding him, and that's where all his queer friends live. All right, Dover, New Hampshire, same thing. Stratford County. Barrington, yep, same thing. Portsmouth, yep, same thing. Seabrook, yep, same thing. And in fact, the detective assigned to my case is a friend of William Eugene Asher from Rochester, New Hampshire, when he worked over there at the police department. Epping, well, there was an Epping cop on camera sitting on the other side of my vehicle using his binoculars looking into my bedroom window of my camper, okay? That's a fucking peeper, that's a perpetrator, and that's fucking creepy, all right? How many cops do you know in your area that And I'm sure you know a lot of them because a lot of them do it. Probably all of them do it. I don't know, but you better keep your fucking husbands at bay. I'm telling you right now, because us females aren't going to take this shit. So social media has hidden the information because he's a monitor for social media. The theaters because he's a gay performer. The LGQB has hidden him so as the church, okay, and Mass Brigham. So with all that being said and a whole lot more, I'm just letting you all know what the fuck time it is. It's time for William Eugene Asher to be brought to justice. My charges will be dismissed again, and I will continue carrying on with the lawsuits. In fact, I'll probably up the amount before it's settled. Have a great day, guys.